Hello, everyone out there. It's your sister witch, your highpriestesskathie. And tonight, this broadcast is going to be about Kevin Samuels. So I'm going to be doing a reading on Kevin Samuels. But before I do that, I'm going to play some music and wait until everyone gets into the room. All right. So this is going to be from Spirit Tribe Awakening, from Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. I want to thank him for allowing me to use his music. So you guys hold on. We also are going to be doing live readings after the reading over Kevin Samuels. So you guys just stick around, say hello in the chat, and we'll be on our way. Got a lot to share with y'all tonight. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Once again, it's your sister witch, your high priestess Kathy, and tonight I am going to do a spirit celebrity reading over Kevin Samuels. Okay. First of all, I would just like to give my condolences to Kevin Samuels' family after doing some research about his background. I understand that his people came from Oklahoma, which is where I come from as well. And he went to OU University. And I can't do anything but say that those are some good things. Now, we all know he was a controversial person, and honestly, I didn't agree with a lot of the stuff that he said. Okay, so my thing tonight is to not try to bash him, but I want to express where myself and maybe a lot of other people are coming from with not really having any type of sympathy for his passing on a personal level. Now, I came from a place where I had started listening to a man named Tommy Sotomayor for a minute, and then I quit listening to him because a lot of the stuff he said was just kind of like, the way Kevin Samuels thought or feel about Black women. And me being a Black woman of culture, those of you that know me I have a mixed background, but coming from a point where I consider myself a Black woman, I felt that a lot of the things that he said could have been stated in a different way if he was really concerned about Black people in general. A lot of the stuff that he said could have came more in a positive, loving manner, but it didn't. So I know a lot of you all are thinking like, okay, well, he was about tough love. He was controversial. A lot of the stuff he said was true, and I will agree. Some of the stuff that he said was true, but at the same time, a lot of the stuff that he said came from a narcissistic point of view, an entitled point of view, and also a personal point of view. So a lot of the stuff that he spewed out of his living mouth when he was on this earth came from his own experiences and other men who are like him that may have went through those same type of experiences. So when I first heard of Kevin Samuels, I remember I watched one of his videos, and this might have been like 3 or 4 years ago. I watched one of his videos. I couldn't sit through the whole video. Next time, some other stuff was going on. I think like maybe last year, if I'm not concerned, with another um, uh, quote unquote witch, but she says she's not a witch, but she's a witch. We don't know if what she is. But when he was at odds with that person, I really, really felt bad for her. And so I listened to some of what he said, and I just couldn't take what he said because it wasn't really coming from a place of, I mean you well. It came from a place of, you know, you need to get off your high horse, get down on your knees, and basically dumb yourself down, or you're never gonna, find the husband you want. You're never gonna, have anything going on for you. Basically, it was just a lot of narcissistic behavior, is what I heard. And I get that he's helped some people. He's helped some people in their marriages and stuff like that. Kudos for him if he did that. But to be honest with you, I have not ever watched Kevin Samuels' videos all the way through. Those two videos, I have not ever watched his videos all the way through. And so, with me, if it's someone I don't like, I don't watch them. So I never spoke about him. I never really said nothing about him. But other people have came to me and told me about him and different things like that. And so I get it. And so I want to share with you all some information that I have found out about Kevin Samuels. Hello, Leo, the Indigo Mer Goddess. How are you, love? Hello, Janelle Clark. How are you, love? And so the reason why I'm playing this, I'm getting ready to show this to you all, is because I'm seeing the impact that he has left behind, especially for Black men. And I believe that with Kevin Samuel's teachings, not only did he leave the door open for other Black men to disrespect Black women, especially Black women who are their elders, okay? Like Vivica A. Fox, I've seen so many young Black men go after that woman. It's ridiculous. No respect, nothing. He is leaving this type of behavior behind to show people, okay, it's okay to disrespect Black women. It's okay for you to say all of these, I want to say, horrible things. And so with that, it leaves the door open for other cultures to not only think that same way, but for them to voice their opinion on Black women, and openly and disrespectfully. And I've been in situations where I've had other cultures of women, when they find out that I consider myself a Black woman, especially, they approach me in an unprofessional manner, and also like they're trying to tell me something that I need to do. And all I have to say is, how dare you? And so with that, we have to understand that we as Black women, we are the least protected in the world. We are the least protected in the world. And people wonder why we all group up with each other, because we know we have to look out for each other. Yeah, we fight and all that sometimes, but still, especially for the younger black men, we know that there's not any true love or respect. They're so worried about us as black women, who we're going to sleep with and who we're going to end up with. It's just pathetic. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you so worried whether or not we're going to be with someone or not? And black women, if you're listening to me, black men are not the only men in this world that we have to end up with. If you're interested in a man, black men are not the only, just like they can go to other women that they want. We can do the same, but we as black women, we think in our head we have to have a black man because we have to be true and all this stuff. And we're human beings. We have to get beyond the racial stuff. We have to get beyond the racial stuff because it's ruining a lot of black women with self-esteem issues, depression issues, feeling that they're not good enough, they're not valid enough. Listen, since Kevin Samuel's passing, I've listened to some of the stuff that he said. And I'm telling you, if I would listen to some of the stuff that he said, I would be looking down upon myself too. Seriously. And I think that's the reason why so many women had a problem with him right off the bat. And they came to him because the way that they did, especially the women that he kicked off his show, they already had an issue. So, if you're going to say all that stuff about someone, no matter what color you are, if you're going to speak on a certain type of group, you got to expect for people to come at you in a certain type of way, is what I'm seeing. So, what I'm seeing really is that what he really left behind is a lot of young men who's gonna, think the way that he does and all of this stuff. And they're basically going to set themselves up, for failure. Hold on, y'all. I don't know where that came from. It's got to be on one of these little things I pulled up. Okay, so let me go right in and pull up the Kevin Samuels 911 call from his nurse, okay? Because I'm sure that's was just an ad. All right, all right. Okay, so let me share the screen, y'all. Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm going to read what you guys are saying. Yes, yes. He was abusive. One woman said she wanted to commit suicide because she was going through some dark times and he made her feel, yeah, worthless. Yeah. Yeah, because he was very adamant about making, especially black women as a whole, feel like less than, like they had to lower their standards to get a man. And I don't care. You should never have to lower your standards to get a man. What you have to lower your standards, what, to get a black man? I mean, some of the stuff he said was just coming from a narcissistic place and also very abusive place. Okay. And Leo, the Indigo Mergata, says he even told a woman if her child or her man touched them to not believe the child. What? See, there's something wrong with that. Yeah. So let me get ready to share this screen because I appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna be getting more into it here because I know there's a lot of people. Oh, and if you guys are on Facebook, if you could please share the link to this YouTube to one of my posts, please, y'all. I would appreciate that so much. So we're going to hear part of the 911 call. I'm going to play two of them, y'all. And this one is from a live TV. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back.
Hello, ma'am. Is this a house apartment or a business?
It's an apartment. Please, it's a resident.
What's the apartment number?
I don't know. He just occupied Kevin Daniels. It's up in, I think, I'm not sure what it is, but just, he's not breathing. I'm trying to give him CPR, and he's breathing now, but I think he has a regular rhythm. Please, hurry. I'm a nurse, but I'm trying to give him CPR.
Thank you. We didn't know exactly what apartment number to go to.
I don't know, but it's the front desk.
What's that phone number you're calling us from, ma'am? Is he awake?
No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's probably his heart. So I need you to get here with...
Elaine, I'm operator 936. Just requesting fire and PD for 9 Echo 1. 9 Echo 1.
Hurry, turning blue.
I'm 7, man, hold on. I'm 791,
Oh my god.
Okay, ma'am, we have hope and round. We have fire and EMS around, but we didn't know that apartment number, ma'am. It didn't take longer if we have to ask the front desk, ma'am. We didn't know what
I'm
apartment
not
number
going to
you're
stop
in.
giving... You just ask the front desk. I'm not going to stop giving him CPR. Just ask the front desk.
Okay. And that on that. And I'm going to play this part here. Hold on. Thank you guys for coming in. Please do share this live. Let's see here. Okay, now we're gonna do this one. Yeah, and this is the one with Tanya TKO, y'all. And I want to let you guys know she looks so beautiful. Y'all should see this. Y'all got Tanya TKO looks so beautiful on here. Like, and so here she got this from TMZ. So if you guys haven't seen this, I want you guys to hear what she has to say, okay?
Want us all to be forewarned that this is going to be the call that was made at the end of a person's life. It has been confirmed now that he is no longer walking on the face of this earth. And so I just want you all to brace yourselves for that. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Typically on this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-love or self-abuse looks like in our lives. And there's so many different subsidiary stories that are piling up as a result of this one. I wanted to go ahead and get this one out of the way. All right, so if you all are ready, I'm ready. So come on, everybody. Welcome in, Text Notification Squad. Go ahead and throw up your 1010s. All right.
Okay, is this a house or an apartment?
Oh my god, I don't fucking know.
You don't know if it's a house or an apartment?
Oh, it's an apartment.
Okay, what's the apartment number?
I know. I just need to give him CPR. Just please, just ask the front
You need an
desk.
ambulance?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Hold on, ma'am. I have to connect you with the ambulance.
It's Kevin fucking Samuel.
I understand, but I have to connect you with the ambulance.
Are you okay?
EMS was the address of your emergency. Is he awake?
No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's probably his heart. So I need you to get here with the fucking. Stop him. Come on, Kelly, you got it. Oh, come on, just try to breathe. Come on, you got it. Come on, think about your mom. Think about your daughter. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
I'm sorry.
2, 3, 4.
I need to call the front desk to get an AED. He's not going to make it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. But man, I don't want you to disconnect because something can happen while I was disconnect now.
Yeah, but I'm saying I need AED. I need, if they have one downstairs, I need to get them up here now.
Are you able to get your neighbor, ma'am?
Either I hang up with you or you call them and the front desk give me a fucking AED right here now. He's turning blue. I cannot wait any longer.
Oh my God. Hold on. It's going into a different video. Let me refresh that. No, this is not. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
This is not. Oh my goodness.
So there you guys have it, the actual 911 call. You know, there's also been some stories about who the girl is exactly. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, we all discussed that. They said that the woman was not a BBW, that she was a BBW. You know, no matter who she was, and you know, there's a lot of people saying that she did stuff, that she did something to him. I, for one, never thought that. I, for one, never even said anything like that. So, from what I understand, it's a bunch of Kevin Samuel's followers saying that she did something to them, that she did something to him. Okay. All I can say is that I know that's got to be a scary, horrible thing to go through. I myself, I'm used to people dying on me because I worked in hospice for at least 8 years of my life. So I know what it's like to have people die on you. So I know, even though she's a nurse and everything like that, it's something that you never really ever forget. It's a part of you. When you have someone die on you or die in front of you, that's something that's going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. So my heart goes out to the young lady that she had to deal with that and everything like that. But like I said, as far as me having sympathy or empathy for Kevin Samuels, I really do not. I do have empathy and sympathy for his family. It's also been said that he had some child support issues in his past. I'm just going by information that I've seen online, that he had child support situations and he wasn't close with his children or whatever, allegedly. Okay, I have to make sure I say allegedly because people are coming after people these days. But I know my people wanted me to do a reading over Kevin Samuels tonight. So that's what I'm doing. And for those people who follow him, still follow him and listen to him and all of that, all I can say is that I hope you all take a double look at yourself. Take a look at the man or the woman in the mirror. All right. And try not to impose your personal thoughts and beliefs on people who don't want it. That does nothing for his name. That does nothing for his legacy. The man just died. We all have to go. I know someone said something about a high priestess took him out or a priestess took him out or something like that. But I tell you what, like I said, it wasn't me. I don't watch the man. I didn't watch the man after hearing that, what he was about all of years ago. And so, yeah, that's somebody else that did that. If you want to talk about spiritual work and somebody taking them out, then that's somebody else that did that. And to be honest, like Vivica A. Fox said, it's a part of his karma. I really do believe it. And like he brought it upon himself, really. If you're out there talking about people in a negative light and all of that stuff like that, and you're pissing off thousands and thousands of people, you can't expect for all of those people to sing Kumbaya, at your funeral. You just can't. So the people that have their negative thoughts about Kevin Samuels, they have their right. And the people that love Kevin Samuels, they have their right too. And so people are concerned about people celebrating his death and whatnot. If those people want to celebrate his death, so be it. There's a lot of people who celebrate people's death who murdered and killed millions of people. When Osama bin Laden was killed, all of America was celebrating. When I pass away, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that don't like me that will be celebrating my death. So it's time for us to get over ourselves and the narcissistic behavior that Kevin Samuels left behind for all of his followers. I, for one, am tired of hearing about it, tired of hearing about him, and I'm ready to move past it. I hope you all are too. This man's spirit cannot rest. Yeah, he may not be in his body anymore, but this man's spirit cannot rest. People won't let him because people are forever. It's just like that. Let me show you something else here too. I want to show you guys. I'm going to share this here. And I know this may be hard for a lot of y'all to hear, but like I said, this is real life. All right. Just like a lot of the stuff he said, people may not want to hear, but it was said. Now we're going to take a look at where he lived. Okay. Let me pull it up. Inside the Atlanta luxury apartment where Kevin Samuels died. So, at least he did, live a good life. He lived in a nice luxury apartment, from what I understand, he had, some wealth and different things like that. So, he lived a good life. Let me pull this up. Let me go here. Okay, so this is what his apartment place looked like. Location, Buckhead, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Price, $1,920 a month. So I guess this was in 2014 when this is. So actually he paid less than I do. If he's still paying that price, he pays less than I do where I live. Okay. Controversial YouTuber Kevin Samuels died last week very suddenly and unexpectedly at his rented Atlanta apartment. Though the exact cause of death hasn't yet been publicly revealed, it's been widely reported that the self-styled relationship guru and lifestyle influencer, 57, began complaining of chest pains and may have ultimately suffered cardiac arrest. A woman, reportedly a trained nurse with whom he spent the night with, was with him at the time and performed CPR. Later dialing 911 after she failed to revive him. Okay, so I'm not going to read all this. If I can remember, I will put the link in here in the description box. And I'm going to show you like what his apartment looked like. Now, this is just, you know how apartments have their showroom apartment? So he lived in a 1-bedroom studio apartment, or luxury apartment rather. And so that's what it looked like. Okay, so he lived like I live, you know, in a high rise. Okay, which is it's not cheap living at places like this, but he paid less than I did, which is kudos to him. Okay, so there's his bathroom, what it would look like, y'all. And I can, you know, that's kind of basic. Mine has a walk-in shower and a stand-in steam shower and all that, and a bath. Okay, so here we go. There's room, all that. So basically, you know, so they got great amenities. They got the gym. I'm pretty sure he was down there checking out the scene. And this looks like, oh, this is the what they call that, concierge services, which is what I have. Yeah, the lobby area. Yeah, which means you can't just come up in there like that. They have security, concierge. If you try to get up, if you were trying to get up to see Kevin Samuels, if they got cameras and stuff everywhere, if you try to make it without saying nothing, you was going to end up dead, basically. So it says he was on the 8th floor, I guess. Very, very nice. There's the pool area and stuff like that. Very, very nice. So Kevin Samuels lived a pretty luxurious life, y'all. Yeah, I pay more than him too, Forever Yours. Okay. I pay more than he did. Okay. Here we go. So he got a good deal. Yeah, he's in limbo. He can't, there's no peace. There's no peace. And then his mother, the vision I saw about his mother, she was not into what he did. You know, but she loved her son regardless. But she wasn't into the stuff that he was doing and talked about. Did you know that Tommy Sotomayor got his butt beat by Conch Brother in New York for talking about Black women on his show? They beat the brakes off him. No, I didn't know that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't watch that type of stuff, because once I hear a man trying to, you know, downgrade or talk bad and all that, and you know, I had a man send me something about a video, and he told me he thought like Kevin Samuels too, and he sent me a video talking about it, you know, if you don't lower your standards, if you don't get yourself together, you know, you're gonna die alone. But what I said on Facebook, this is what I said. Listen, everywhere I go, me as a Black woman, I get hit on by men all the time. Okay, and I'm not a little chick. Okay, I got lots of cakes and I got lots of boobs, you know, but when they see me, they want me. And a lot of them, they pursue me. They want to take me out. I've been out on dates and all that, just me being me. They like me for me. So when I hear someone sending me stuff like that or trying, you know, they have their ulterior motives. They want me to downplay myself so they can get a chance to get in my pants. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it was all about. A chance to get in your pants. But what happens is that when men like that, if you lower your standards and get yourself so depressed and down enough, when you lower your standards on men like that, what they do, they get in your pants and then they leave and dance. That's what they do. And that makes you feel even worse about yourself. So no, I mean, I understand if you're a married woman and you're already with that type of man and you want to keep your marriage, yeah, you're going to listen to Kevin Samuel. You want to hold on to your marriage, and I get it. But if you're a free thinking woman, all right, you have to understand that black men are not the only men in the world. There's women, black women date, there's white men, Hawaiian men, Asian men, African men that love us. All right. Mexican men. I mean to tell you, since I moved to Dallas, the men that's really approached me for dating are Hispanic, and I went out with a guy from India one time, or African, So I'm all right with that because they treat me they don't come at me that way like I have to lower my standards and stuff. They try to impress me, and that's what I like. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all black men are like this, okay, y'all? But I'm saying the ones that Kevin Samuels left behind, his followers, they think like that. They think, oh man, I'm coming up to this black woman and she thinks she beautiful. She thinks she all that. She over 35. She left over. Well, no, I'm not left over to the guys to the Mexican guys, to the Asian guys, the white guys, and some of the black guys who are older. They don't look at me like I'm left over. But like I said, Kevin Samuels came from a narcissistic, bias type of thinking where I've seen his before pictures and after. It seemed like he just got his shit together within the last 4 or 5 years. Because before he was looking like Steve Urkel from Family Matters, to be honest. So I can understand why he probably think black women are this and that, because I'm pretty sure the way that he looked, he got shot down a lot. So I get it. So now, he goes through his, he levels up, he goes through his whole thing. So he's thinking like, oh, all them black women that diss me. Man, and see, a lot of these black guys, they can relate to it. And so what they do, they all band together, they level up themselves. But instead of doing the right thing and choosing a good black woman to say, hey, I finally got my stuff together, I can support you. I don't need your money. Let's go out and date. Let's just have fun. They won't do that. They level up and then they hate us. And then they go to other cultures of women and say how pieces of shit we are, which gives them the right to think, or they think they have the right to come at us like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just very toxic. It's very toxic. And don't get me wrong, I love black men. I do. My brother's a black man. My cousins are black. My uncle's black. Okay, so I will still date a black man. Like, if he treat me right and we vibing and stuff, it's all good. But like I said, as soon as they come with that Kevin Samuel stuff to make me feel less than, so I can give them what they really want, which is my panties or my heart, so they can manipulate me and do what they want to do. And this is some black men, okay? Not the ones who have it all together, okay? So me as a BBW, a full figure woman, which my BBWs are in the right places, okay? My BBWs are in the right places. That's what I always say, because I get attention. They love me when I go out. When I'm dressed up and I'm looking good, they love me when I go out. All right. So when I meet a guy, I'm not looking at that guy like, oh my gosh, you a black dude. I can't stand you. No, when I meet a black man, I'm thinking to myself, hey, what's up? You looking good? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's get to know each other and stuff. And but some of these Kevinites, I call them Kevinites, which is what Kevin Samuels left behind. They not thinking like that. I've encountered some of them, where they just won't even speak to you or look at you. So that's fine too. So let me get on with the reading. This is also live readings tonight, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. This is also live readings tonight. So if you guys want a reading tonight, please let me know in the chat and I will pull the cards for you. It is going to be $10 per 5 minutes, and I will set my little timer here, y'all, like I always do. Or you can send it to my Cash App, which is $Beekeeper100. If y'all want a personal live reading tonight. And let me go ahead and take that off. I've talked enough about that tonight. So with that being said, yeah. He's not at rest. Yeah, he ain't at rest. So I'm going to do a quick little 5-minute reading on him, y'all, right quick. And then if you guys want the readings, let me know in the chat. If not, after I'm done with the reading, I'm going to play some music from Spirit Tribe, Awakening, Infinite Waters. Y'all know him, Ralph Smart. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that brother. And he is black, okay? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that brother because he has helped me so much mentally, y'all. I had been dealing with a lot, going through a lot of business stuff and bad deals with people and stuff like that. But Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, he always knows what to say to get me back in the groove of things. I really, really adore him. His positive energy, y'all. Y'all got to check him out for real. And for those of you that follow Kevin Samuels, I wish you would follow Infinite Waters. And you know what, Ralph Smart? I believe his significant other might be a white woman, but he hasn't really said. But it doesn't even matter because he's just such an awesome dude. And even Infinite Water says he didn't agree with everything Kevin Samuel said, but he did wish the brother, rest in peace or whatever, because Infinite Waters is a whole lot nicer than I am. He's a whole lot sweeter than I am. I'm going to tell you, I'm not that sweet. I might look like it. Don't let the face fool you. I'm really not. Because I've just had it up to here with people. I'm telling you. But I'm trying to get to that place. And he inspires me to get to that place. So let me take a look at this. It was a woman. Hold on. It was a woman that he was talking to. He asked her what was her height and how much she weighed. She told him. Kevin Samuel said that woman was built like a linebacker. No one will want her. Shake my head. Yeah, I saw that. And she was very beautiful. Not every man wants a skinny woman. Not every man wants a big woman. Sometimes men will just, just like you, like what they see in you. You know? So I know everybody has a preference. So yeah. And as you know, with most women, most men are big or heavy set and stuff too, but most women are still marrying him because he's a good provider, a good husband, a good lover, a good friend. You know what I mean? So just throw all that stuff that Kevin Samuel said out the door, y'all. I'm so serious. Okay, so now we're going to do the reading over Kevin Samuels right quick. And I'm going to show y'all what is shown to me about him right now. Wow. Oh. Okay. Let me. Oh, man. Let's see. All right. First card. Possession. Possession. As far as Kevin Samuels go, his spirit and his energy is still of this world. Okay? I'm seeing here that he is very much worried about his finances, money, and things that he left behind. He wants to make sure that it goes to the right people. There's some situations coming up in that family where the things that he obtained, the things that he wanted to leave behind, will not go to who it's supposed to go to, because he truly did not have his affairs in order before he left. Spirit has shown me that he has purchased some expensive things that cost a lot of money. However, those things will not go to the people that it's really supposed to go to. I'm seeing people around, like even in the establishment, the apartment area, them knowing who he is. So these people had went into his place before his family did. And they went through everything. Okay? They combed through everything. I'm also seeing a vision of a man and a woman taking some things. Okay, it's like they were already trying to move things out to try to get the place ready for the next person, y'all. Kevin Samuels hadn't even been dead 5 days before they went in, taking his personal possessions and things like that. So he's concerned about that. All of the money he's invested, y'all, in things, jewelry, all of that. This right here, this is representing a huge loss. A huge loss, not only with his own finances, but like relationships, people that he thought that he could count on, people that he thought that will be there for his funeral, things like that will not show up. They will not be there. It was all fake. It was all fake. It was all for show. All right. Secret societies. Okay. He's been part of certain type elite type groups. I'm seeing a vision of like business. He was trying to do business and stuff with people. And I'm seeing like a money exchange. And these people are like wolves. So all of the stuff that he invested with these people, they're holding on to it. They're not going to give it to his family. They're not going to give it back. They're just going to toss it up as a loss. There's even paperwork. I'm seeing paperwork and stuff like that. Things, personal stuff has been taken, and it's just not good for his family. I feel like he was taken advantage of in death as well, y'all. Okay, they stole from him in death, is what I'm saying. They stole from him in death. Here, this is representing, his ancestors, the passing of his life. And a lot of what he was dealing with people, he wasn't really listening. He had a lot to say, but he wasn't really listening, y'all. So that's the reason why there's a lot of people, they were so shocked. They didn't really know what was going on with them because they really didn't know him. They really didn't know him. He had another side to him. And this is also representing that Kevin Samuels, he wasn't like 100% of a bad person. He did have good sides to him too. He did. Whether or not he deserved to pass away, I can't say the man deserved to just die. Okay, y'all? I don't feel like nobody deserves to just die. But I do believe that people reap what they sow. People reap what they sow. And I'm seeing like he had the intuition. He had some gifts. Of course, that's why he helped so many people and he made so much money. But instead of using his gifts for the right thing, he was led by other people, the secret society people, these people that was behind him, want him to, bash black women and do all that crap, make money off of bashing black women, like that guy, Tommy, whatever his name, Tommy, yeah. He found it more lucrative and ran with it, basically. Here, the black woman. The black woman holding her crown. Okay, see the power. Like I told y'all. See, she has a head wrap like me, y'all. Look, the power of the black woman, the knowledge. He wanted that. He wanted it. That's why even though he was masculine, he also had a bit of feminine energy as well. So he knew how to talk and charm the audience. But all he wanted to do was take from the black woman, y'all. Take and make a mockery of stealing her self-esteem, stealing, shattering her. And look, Kevin Samuels, he was a strong man. He was strong. Look, he was a strong man. But his intentions were not right. Were not right. So sad. So sad. It could have been totally different for him. Could have been. And I don't want to hear that stuff about, oh, it was just tough love. He was coming from a good place. And, sometimes he was. I believe that with certain situations. But the majority of the time, no. With that, you guys, you know what? I'll be back on later tonight to do the spirit readings, because I am going to bow out on this and take me a good spiritual bath. I have an appointment tonight I'm going to get to take care of my people. And this was a lot. I mean, Spirit showed me a lot. And I know that Kevin Samuels was a spiritual person too. And I'm not talking about just Jesus Christ either. I'm talking about high level magic. But then again, who am I? I wish you all well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, my heart goes out to Kevin Samuels' family. I hope that they get done right. I hope that they get the things that they're supposed to get from, just like with anybody who passes away. I hope that the family receives the things that they're supposed to get. But if they don't, I wish them peace. Thank you guys for watching. I will be on later on this morning, probably around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, because I'm not ready to go to sleep. But I got to go. Love you guys. Take care and bye-bye.